Hello, welcome back. Right, so I finally got this working. What I had to do in the end was download an Android TV image onto an SD card. It looks like my eMMC card has got corrupted, and I don't have a eMMC writer in order to redo it. So working off an SD card is probably going to be a lot slower than an eMMC, but there we are. So I've downloaded some bits. I've logged in with my account, so it's good to go on some of this. So if I just play, first of all, we'll show we'll show like YouTube videos playing. Again, it looks absolutely fine. If you're going to use this as a set-top box, for example, as an Android TV box, this looks absolutely fine. I haven't noticed any real lag. I mean, it's probably not Nvidia Shield TV. That's much quicker, but this isn't bad. This isn't bad, and it's also a lot cheaper. And it's got 4 gig of RAM. The Nvidia Shield, I think, has got 3 gig. So this isn't bad at all. I'm quite impressed with it. So if I just go back to we'll come out of there. Let's just try a game. Let's just try Soul Calibur, which is a 3D game, which is quite interesting. See how well this actually plays. Let's just see if I can get the pad connected, which I can. We'll try again. Let's see if it'll boot. Hopefully it will. Well, I haven't played this for a while, so it may or may not work. But there we go. So let's give it a go. Who do I want to be? I shall be Killick. There we go. So it looks absolutely nice and smooth. This does. I'm quite impressed actually. It's just a shame this Android version isn't the same as the Dreamcast, because the Dreamcast version was amazing. But in terms of speed and smoothness, this isn't bad at all. I'm quite impressed. I did think that the ODroid would have problems with this, because I did read a while ago that there was no Vulkan driver, because just because one hadn't been made for it. So I don't know if that's changed, or whether this is just all software-based emulation. But this system on a chip here is not bad at all. It looks quite fast actually, which is good. Let's just see. Let's do another round. The only downside of Android TV, of course, is that not every app is available. The emulators and things I've got, I'm not sure if they work on Android TV or whether you have to sideload them. But this isn't bad if you're after a box which isn't too expensive. That seems to work. I've got a keyboard, mouse plugged in. I've got my Sega Saturn pad and the dongle plugged into the USB port. I'm not detecting any kind of hint of lag at all. I'm quite impressed with this actually. Let's try a different one. Let's just see. Let's look at games again. This one I'm going to try again. I'm not sure if there's a problem with this because when I last tried it, only the down button worked on the pad, so I'm not 100% sure whether or not that was just a quirk, or whether, I'm doing it now and the pad isn't working. Let's have a look. No, up arrow isn't working, so I don't quite know why that one doesn't work, but maybe it's just not compatible with my pad. But in terms of the store and everything, it's all on here. You've got Plex on here, Crunchyroll, Spotify. There's a lot of apps on here. So all in all, it's a really good Android TV box. I don't know whether or not I can get an emulator on here, although I haven't got any ROM, so it might be a bit of a thing I can't do. Let's just try and install that one instead. Let's do that. Let's install that and install. So I'm actually quite impressed. I think if I was going to use the ODroid on here long term, and I didn't want to use it as a computer, I would definitely consider using it as an Android TV box. If you can't get an NVIDIA Shield cheaper, then this might be the way to go. Just get a decent pad. I say it's got a lot of RAM. The community, I'm sure, will improve things as time goes on. But as it stands, this is a really good box. So I'm really quite impressed. Really quite impressed with it. We'll just try one more game, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, I mean, after some initial quirks on trying to get this going, now it's fantastic. It just seems to be behaving. But as I say, I think you need to make sure you map a button at least with the home thing, which of course you normally use the remote control, which obviously you could get for one of these. So let's just see what's happened there. Is it? We'd like to, I suppose so. Who cares? I suppose. Let's just see if it runs, and let's try and open it again. Oh no, this doesn't seem to want to run for some reason. I don't know if this is an NVIDIA Shield TV exclusive. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't seem to want to load this. But I can always try another game quickly. Yeah, it just seems to keep going back on itself. Let's try a different game. Let's see if I can get another one installed. Google Play Games. Oh, we shall quit that one. Let's have a look. Let's see if our type will work. Hopefully this one will work. Shouldn't be too big either. Should be quite a quick download. I'm going to go installing it. It was quite quick to download. It didn't even update the bar. Let's just see if this one's going to work. Hope so. Right, okay, let's give it a go. Open. Okay, this one's saying that it's using an older version of that. This was made for an older version of Android. So let's just see if it's going to work. Oh, let's see. It's not. Oh, there we go. Here it comes. Normal. Okay. Okay. This might be the issue that I've had with King of Fighters. It doesn't seem to like the pad, so maybe these two games have been were built for older versions of Android. It seems to be auto firing itself, so perhaps this is incompatible. So it's something to look out for. But overall, that aside, as you say, if you want to use this as an Android TV box, a little small box, doesn't take up much power, lets you watch TV and things, fantastic. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and leave a comment, and I'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as I can. Until next time, thanks a lot. Bye.